Hello guys, welcome to Lim Gautik's YouTube channel. Today we're gonna do 4 KBAT exercise of systems of equations. Okay, so without further ado, let's come to the first exercise. In the diagram, ABCD and PQRS are the two squares. The sides of ABCD and PQRS are made from a piece of wire 32 cm in length. If the shaded area is 16 cm square, find the length of PQ and of AB. So from the question, we know that, let's say the larger square is X, and then the smaller square is Y, side of length. So we know that 4x plus 4y equals to 32, the perimeter. Okay, so from here we got x plus y equals to 8. So x equals 8 minus y. First equation. Okay, so it also tells that the shaded area is 16 cm square. So what given by the shaded area is the largest square minus smaller square. So x squared minus y squared equal to 16. Easy, right? So by knowing these two equations, sub first one into second one. So you got minus y squared equal to 16. So expand this, minus 2 times 8, 16y plus y squared minus y squared equals 16. So 64 minus 16, 48, minus 16y equals to 0. Y equals to 3. Okay? So if you got y equals to 3, sub it back to the first equation. X equals to 8 minus 3. X equals to 5. So this is the first question. Easy, right? Next, let's move on to the second question, where you're given a square of size is x, and then a circle with a r as the radius, and then the question saying that piece of wire 10 and 2/7 meter long is used to form a square and a circle as shown, and the total area of a square and a circle is 4 and 1/7 square meter. The side of square is x meter and radius of circle is r meter. Show that 7x plus 11r equal to 18 and 7x squared plus 22r squared equals to 29. And then known that pi equals to 22/7. Okay, so the first thing to do is to form two equations. Okay, so from the first sentence, we know that the perimeter of a square is 4x plus the perimeter of a circle 2 pi r equals to 10 and 2/7. Okay, so from here we know that 4x plus 2 times 22/7, which is 44/7, r equals to 72/7. So from here you need to times 7 in order to get rid of this denominator, and then since you know that all the coefficients can be divided by 4, so you times this equation with 7/4. Then you get 7x plus 11r equals to 18, which is what we're gonna prove right up there. Okay, so on the other hand, saying that the total area of square and circle is 4 and 1/7. So we know that area of a square, which is x squared, plus pi r squared equals to 4 and 1 over 7. So x squared plus 22 over 7 r squared equals to 29 over 7. So from here, you times 7, you get 7x squared plus 22r squared equals to 29, which is the second equation that we want to prove. Okay, so now things are getting easier. You just make x in terms of r. So you got 7x equals 18 minus 11r, x equals 18 minus 11r over 7. So sub this into the second equation. So you got, let's continue in the new page. Okay, so you got 7 times with is x plus 22r squared equals 29. Okay, so expand this, you got 18 squared minus 18 times 11r 396r plus 121r squared 49 7 squared. Okay, so by doing some simplification, you got 275 over 7r squared minus 396 of 7r plus 121r 7 equals to 0. Okay, so by multiplying 7 over 11, to simplify this, you got 25r squared minus 36r plus 11 equals 0. So now you can use factorization method. 25r r 0. Okay, so since this is plus, so and this is minus, so minus 11, you can put here and 1 put here, so that 11 plus 25 equals to 36. Okay, so seems it's correct. So r equals to 11 over 25 and 1. So when r equals to 1, x equals to 15 minus 11 plus 7, which is also equal to 1. When r equals to 11 over 25, which is 0.44, x equals to 18 minus 11 times r over 7. So by pressing calculator, you got 1.88. Easy, right? So let's move on to the third question. Find the integers of p and q if 22 minus 12 square root 2 equals to p minus q square root 2 squared. Since the question saying that p and q is integers, so first you need to expand this first. Get p squared plus 2q squared minus 2 square root 2 times with pq, right? Okay, since it's saying that p and q are integers, pq integers, therefore by comparing left hand side and right hand side, you got 22 equals to p squared plus 2q squared, which is the first equation. And then you got negative 12 square root 2 equals to negative 2 square root 2 pq. So pq equals to 6, p equals to 6 over q, which is the second equation. Okay, so the thing which is hard about KBAT is that you need to relate it and then form two equations. So when you successfully form the right equations, everyone can do it. Okay, so now thing is trivial. Just need to sub 2 into 1, so 6q squared plus 2q squared equals 22, and then expand it. And so now you need to times with q squared to eliminate this denominator. So you got this, and then doing factorization. So since this is minus and plus, so minus minus, and then you make this 18 and 2, so that 18 plus 2 times 2 equal to 22. Okay, so q squared can be 2, or q squared can be 9. Okay, so when q squared equal to 2, q equals to plus minus square root 2, which is ignored as p and q are integers. So you only use this case, q equals to plus minus 3, and when q equals to 3, p equals to 6 over 3 equals to 2, and when q equals to negative 3, p equals to 6 over negative 3, which is negative 2. Okay, this is the third question. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth question. The perimeter of an isosceles triangle. Okay, so isosceles triangle, you all should know, which means two sides are the same, and then when you draw a perpendicular line on the middle, this is equal to this. So let's call all this y. Okay, and then the square of this height is 1600. Okay, and it shows you the perimeter. Find all sides of a triangle. So by using the information given, we know that 2x plus 2y equals 160, and square of its height, h square, 1600. So let's do the left one first. Simplify it. So you got x in terms of y, first equation, and then here you got h square equal to 1600. So now what else we can do so that we got the second order polynomial equation? So you need to relate it. So now you see a perpendicular triangle here, right? So what comes up from your mind? Pythagoras theorem. So by doing Pythagoras theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. In this case, a squared plus y squared equals x squared. So you got h squared equal to x squared minus y squared, which implies x squared minus y squared equals to 1600. So now you got two equations. So sub 1 into 2. So just sub it in like usual. So expand it. 160y plus y squared minus 1600 equal to 0. So this you can cancel out. So you got 4800 minus 160, y equals 0, y equals 30. Okay. So if you know y equal to 30 by using substituting into the first equation, you got x equals 50, and therefore your isosceles triangle is 50, 50. Here is 30 times 2, so 60. Easy, right? So thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more mathematics and electrical engineering information in the future, do subscribe and like this video. Hope to see you all next time. Thank you.